Hello and welcome to this week's podcast Chit Chat. It's been a while. My first intention was to do this weekly and then loads of things have happened. It's been super busy and then I got that virus going around and then I've been away, so it hasn't quite gone to plan, but never mind, I'm here today. So let's have a big catch up. Lots of things going on. So yeah, I've had a mental month and I've been on the psychic cruise and some of you came with me and it was fantastic. Really, really cool. Bruges and Brussels. I didn't actually make Brussels because I was poorly, so I stayed in bed that day, but did get to Bruges. I did get some Belgian chocolate bought for me, so I felt like I didn't miss out there. Fabulous workshops and, you know, the team I was with, so my husband Colin, with Les Henderson, with Anne Thomas, absolutely brilliant tutors, mediums. We had some great fun, we had great time, and the feedback from everybody was amazing. So we're really excited to say that we will be putting on another one for next year. We're going to get together in the next couple of weeks and work out when, how, what, why. We can do that after saying that we weren't. The feedback is that we want it, so we are going to do that. Last weekend, or this weekend, I don't even know where I'm at, I went to the tarot conference, the UK tarot conference. And if you're into tarot, seriously into tarot, that's a must. And there's lots of talks on different aspects of the history and different aspects of ways to do things. I learned loads about the Greek mythology, which I love. One of the guys had actually come from Hong Kong to do a talk about his deck that he designed based on Greek mythology. And I always thought that decks, I kind of just go with like other decks, that the images, do I like the images, do I connect? And I think that is right to do that, but I never really look at the book and the concept behind the different style of deck. But the way that he spoke, I was like, I'm really intrigued. So I went and bought the deck. I don't know where it is, but I went and bought the deck, and it's the mythology. So it has a different spin on it. So when you have, for example, I don't know, maybe the Empress card, and that, you know, the abundance and the growth and the prosperity that she brings and that family connection. In this other deck, it will be connected to Aphrodite and the essence that she brings to it. So it has a different spin on it there, which gives another layer, which I just love. But it's the fact that it's Greek mythology, which I love. So it really did make me think about why all these other decks get produced, why people make decks. And there's a new story behind each and every one of them. They pour their heart and soul into the creation of them, and it brings the cards in a different way. As much as I do love the Rider-Waite, and I'll always still use those for my readings, especially my own ones, because I do like the symbology of that. I think that learning some of these other styles will just be quite good fun for my own readings then. Who knows whether I bring them in, but I think I'll always use my faithfuls as the initial cards. Very interesting. Met some amazing people and just had a jolly good time. Also meeting up with some guys that I'd met from the Tarot on the Sea last year, or this year. Great to reconnect with them and, you know, make new contacts as well, that we all speak the same language, the tarot language. So it was bloody marvellous. Now, and what else have I got going on? So I have finally finished all the downloads for my website. So they are all up and live now. There are many there. Some are for free, some Feng Shui and Tarot ones are for free, some are to purchase, and they're between £11 and £22, so not a lot at all. My book that I created, Manifesting with Tarot and Tools, I've moved into a download, so you don't have to purchase the book, you can just get the download, and it has all the spells, it has all the different information of how you can manifest things for you there. I believe the book might still be available on Amazon, but I am pulling it because I am in the middle of writing a new book, and there will be, and this is for a publisher, so there will be some things that cross over. So I am going to pull that as a book anyway, because I don't want the crossover there. But I'm well into writing this new book now, which is super exciting. So yeah, months of creating lots of downloads. There's a psychic development one, there's a chakra one, obviously there's Feng Shui one, there's tarot ones, there's numerology. There's all sorts on there, planets, astrology. So there's a lot there that you can grab and learn from there at really good prices, plus the free ones as well. So I'm really pleased, and the website is up under www.kate-may.co.uk. Now that could change to katemay.uk just because the dash bit seems to be a bit annoying, and I'll have to keep that, and I'll just have a rerouter there. But yeah, I lost my katemay.co.uk for a year. I've lost that for a year, so because of technology issues. So for the moment, it's www.kate-may.co.uk. But it's all live and it's all up there, and I'm really pleased with how it looks, really pleased there. The tarot course, that should be up. I'm going to double check with my admin lady, wonderful Gemma. I'm going to double check with her today, but that should be live. And this is a brand new tarot course to learn the tarot, and it is a downloadable course. So it's me recording. The reason it's done as record, and I've had quite a few people recently ask me if I teach tarot one-to-one. The problem with that is, what I found over all the years is everybody's very keen, and then I put the date on and they can't make the date, they can't make the time, they can't afford it. So I end up doing a 10-week course for like 3 people because everybody else has bailed. Which is annoying because it's a lot of time and a lot of energy. And although I believe that, you know, the right people come, it's just annoying. So I've created that same course as a recorded download, which means you can do it and start it and end it whenever you want. You can crash it for a week, or you can take your time. And when you join once you've done the course, in that is access to a live Facebook group where we meet once a month, where you have a chance to ask me questions there. So I'm not just leaving you with the course and hanging. You can come back into the group. There's interactions with cards and different spreads and questions that you've got, but I am live once a month for any questions there from the course or anything to do with tarot. So learning the tarot is available, and it has the new workbook. I've worked really hard creating a really lovely new workbook and a journal for you, which again you can print off, and yeah, every single card meaning there. So it is for beginners or people who want to really get their head around the tarot. It's not an advanced one, this particular one. Now, the other thing that I've got going on is I've come up with the idea for practice, and this is a face-to-face, and it will be held in Cosham, and this is a monthly readings practice, whether it's tarot, psychic, mediumship, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to be teaching as such. I'm just going to be holding the space for once a month for people to come and practice on live bodies. And this could be someone that you bring along that wants to swap with somebody else, or this could be somebody within the group. It doesn't matter how you work there. I don't really want you reading for people you know, because, you know, no point. This is like to help you move from one stage to another. So once you've done your learning and you want the practice, that's what this group is for. So that will be open to everybody to come and just, yeah, get some practice. I won't be teaching, but I will be helping. So if you get stuck with a card, stuck with something, I'll be there to just maybe help you navigate a situation, but also share how you can set your space up with the right tablecloth, lighting, candles, business cards, etc. So I really want to get people moving into learning to read. And in our development course, it's not something that we can do because we do something different every week. I don't want to just be doing readings or tarot readings, tarot every single week. We do something different. Now, on the psychic development, now that my website is sorted and my newsletter is sorted, I haven't been able to send out a newsletter forever, but today I can send that out. So there will be a new online development course coming as well. It's going to be for 6 weeks at a time, and it's via Zoom there. And it's, again, we're going to do a different topic each week. And then from that, you'll be able to go into the Zoom rooms and practice some one-to-one readings with each other. So that is going to be coming out. I wanted to do it for October. It still could happen for October, but it's likely to be November now. But that's going to come out. So you're going to be getting a newsletter about that if you've signed up to my newsletter. If you haven't, sign up on my website. The other thing that I'm doing is a very special, I guess it would be like a VIP lounge. And this is going to be, again, it's a monthly group online, and we're going to be looking at different Feng Shui elements each month. We're going to be looking at so perhaps a different room or a different area each month. We're going to obviously be looking at tarot each month. We're going to be looking at the moon phases. We'll be doing meditations, connecting to the moon phases or connecting to the tarot cards. and bringing in a little bit of everything into that group. So it's a learning group, it'll be interactive group. I just want to build something where we can focus a little bit more rather than it being kind of general things in my main free Facebook group, Kate May Modern Day Mystic, where I put in lots of information. But this is to kind of bring people together and just to enhance things, and again where people can ask more questions. But it's really about building a community on everything that I know and just sharing everything I know so everybody can have the most wonderful life that you can create yourself through doing all these beautiful manifestations. That is going to be starting very soon, most likely again in November. But we want to build that because there will be, obviously in the new year, we'll be doing a beautiful vision board session, and you will know where I have a free gift for those that have joined, where we'll be finding out your personal elements. Your personal elements are your colours, what suits you, what's going to be success for you, and your personal space, where your success area is in your home, which means that you can put your vision board in the best place possible to attract everything. So when we do the vision board session, there will be also a freebie there for those that are in the group. So again, more details are going to come out this week with the newsletter that I can start doing. The other thing is, so many things to share, that my cards I've literally almost sold out. I've only got a handful of cards left now. But there's been something about the box I wasn't quite happy with, and just a couple of little tweaks there. I met somebody at the tarot conference, a creator. I've recreated the design on the back, and I have retweaked just a few of the words, the sentences, just to make it a little bit more easier. The pictures won't change, but I am having this as a gold highlight, and I am having gold edging, I think, going on there, and a brand new box. The booklet I have already rewritten. It's again an upgrade. It just has a little bit more information and a bit easier to read information. So it will be like a second edition, and I am going to do it on Kickstarter there. That I'm speaking to the editors this week, so I don't know when that's going to come out, but there will be a second edition, because I'm so low on the cards, coming out that is going to be a bit more fancy, a bit of an upgrade, glow up on my Astro Tarot deck. So really excited about that. So what have we got going on now? If you are around Wednesday evening, contact Inspirations Positive Living, because I am doing a big Feng Shui talk there. It is also on Zoom, so you can get, I think it's £11, and there will be a lot of information to help you go, literally help your home have a glow up and bring in some fabulous energy for the next year particularly. So let's have a look at the moon. What's going on with your moon's energy this week? Today, Monday, we have Cancer Moon. Now, this is all about nurturing, self-care. Love it because I've got the day off. And being accountable for perhaps friendships around you, and nurturing these friendships, and finding support with those people that you feel safe with there. The moon in Cancer can make us a bit moody, can make us a bit sulky, can make us a little bit emotional. So it's going to be really, or sensitive, really important that we have this self-care today, and that we do things that make us feel good, but we spend time with people. And if we don't like people, then don't. But that you're doing something in your own comfort, that you want to feel good, or just that nurturing energy today. Tomorrow and Wednesday, we have the moon moves into Leo. More creative energy, more fun energy, very different to today's energy. And it will go into a bit of a void. So it's about behind the scenes and taking extra little breaks there before we really hit in that fun and creative energy. So very much around rewarding yourself. If you see my Instagram, you'll see the card of the day, which was about recognition and rewards. Very much around rewarding yourself, about your achievements, looking how far you've gone. And the moon in Leo wants us to be a bit more proud, wants us to be a bit more louder, wants us to shine. It's emotionally, we want it to connect to a bit more fun, connect to the outside world a bit more, just do things again that's very creative, really with our inner child, and just playful energy. Then Thursday, this is when we have the void energy. So Thursday, it's really important to take these breaks and to rest, recuperate, and maybe to do a bit of behind the scenes there. Friday and Saturday, we get more organised with Virgo's moon here. So here, it's really good to look at projects, to look at tasks, to look at what you need to get organised in, what you need to do. Moon in Virgo can be a little bit critical, so try not to be too critical on yourself. Try not to make nothing has to be perfect, but it is a really good time to get organised and look at your health as well, how you can improve things on your health, how you can make yourself feel better, particularly with all these viruses going around. I got hit last week with it, or the week before with it. Oh, wasn't nice. But I got over it. So it's all about working through things in a practical way there, and getting your tasks so you're not overwhelmed. So maybe breaking things down to smaller chunks. I did a little chat today in the So Much Love group, which you've got to join if you haven't. It's amazing, with my Feng Shui teacher Kimberly, and in that, I spoke about breaking the day down if you have trouble. So I do a monthly tarot one in there, and I said, like, sometimes you wake up in a bit of a mood, but you don't write the day off. You can start the day again at lunchtime. If it still overlaps, or if you have a bit of a block around lunchtime, don't worry about it. You can start again in the evening. You don't have to write the day off. So in Virgo's energy, it's all about breaking things down and making things more accessible and practical as we deal. We don't want overwhelming. And that goes on for Saturday as well. And then Sunday moves into Libra. So again, we talk about self-care, nurturing with the Venus energy, partnerships, spending time with partners, spending time with people that you feel a connection to, and a lot more socialising coming in around Sunday, a lot more buzzy energy, wanting to be with people, wanting to be with partners, and just those connections around. And at the same time, getting that balance of like having quiet time, but also having socialising. All or one is just too much. So we need to get the balance there. With Libra, and Moon in Libra may also make you feel like you want to talk your truth, speak your truth. So if there's things that you need to get off your chest, Sunday would be a good time to do that. So let's have a little look at some of the cards for you for this week. Shall we pull a card a day? Let's do a card a day for you, and then we're going to look at some Feng Shui things to do this week. So Monday, patience, balance, harmony. It's a journey card. It's a big message for you as well, indicating you've got a lovely journey ahead of you. You don't need to rush. So just nice and steady. See things from other perspectives now. Have a bit of a flow going on and enjoy the journey. Stop and smell the roses. Take your time, but have patience as you grow into this new chapter. Tuesday, money honey, we've got good news to do with financial abundance tomorrow. There may be property news or news around jobs and homes and investments. So it's a great day to bring in some extra money or look at how you can earn some extra money. Wednesday, Queen of Pentacles. So with that money, we're going to get more organised on Wednesday. We're going to feel like we've got it. We can have this, we can have that, we can perhaps have our cake and eat it, basically. Wednesday with the Queen of Pentacles energy, we're going to feel secure, stable. We're going to feel like we've got what we want to be able to have that stability and that security. Business news could be excellent this week by the looks of it, or property there. Then we have Thursday's energy. So we need to be careful on Thursday. We need to just watch, and this is the void's energy here. This is where we need to be careful and of what battles we pick, really, where we want to perhaps pick our battles wisely. Where are you putting all your time and energy and effort in? Is somebody stealing that energy? Are they taking away from you everything? Or are they really worth it if they are doing that? Perhaps it's better just to let them crack on. Maybe an idea that you've got isn't really worth all the fight and hassle. Let somebody else have it. There's better fish to fry. So weigh up what it is that's really important to you and where you want to put your time and energy, and acknowledge something that might not be worth it there. A short-term loss is a long-term gain on Thursday. On Friday, we have got Count Your Blessings. So by doing that, you're going to feel pleased and chuffed and just that you're contented with your choices. So Friday, we're feeling blessed and contented with our choices. We're feeling a little bit more settled there. We can count our blessings. Saturday, we've got good news, particularly on emotionally good news, so to do with the heart, creative ventures, spiritual ventures, and this could be surprise news as well. There could be some baby news coming in, some happy family news, or matters of the heart that just take you a bit of surprise. So expect some good news at the weekend there. And on Sunday, we have done, dusted, ready to move on. Sunday, we could be feeling perhaps maybe even a little bit let down by people or a situation, but it's okay because this is acceptance. We're drawing a line under our challenges on Sunday. We're moving into a new chapter. As one door closes, one door opens. So Sunday, really look at what's working, what's not working, and close the door on what's not working, ready to align yourself to a fabulous new beginning in the next week. So, Feng Shui, what do we want to do this week in October? Now, I am actually creating a new diary. The last couple of years I've done what's called the tarot diary, and now what I've been working towards, and I will finish that this week, so it will be available this week, is a Feng Shui tarot manifestation diary. Of course I had to create that. So in this, rather than having what the tarot cards represent on a daily basis, because they do connect to certain days of the year, we're not going to do that with this one. This is more on a Feng Shui level of helping you navigate your year, but using the moon phases. It also has the moon phases and the tarot cards that connect to those, that help you navigate what it is that you want to do. It also tells you and helps you use the tarot cards in Feng Shui, where you can place them for certain things. So in October, we'll start with October and then we'll move into this weeks. In October, we are looking at metal energy. I'm going to read from the diary that I've wrote. October carries an elegant chi of metal energy. It's a month of completion, refinement, and gratitude. It invites you to celebrate progress, release what's finished, and align your energy for the next cycle of growth. Now here in the Northern Hemisphere, we start to move into autumn, so it reaches its golden glow, a season of harvest and reflection. In the Southern Hemisphere, the lucky so-and-sos, new life as they move into their spring, favourite time of year, warmth and that excitement of new beginnings. So wherever you are, October encourages you to balance in giving and receiving, letting go and inviting in. And we look particularly at the West area, creativity and joy, but also for new beginnings. So you could, if you've not had an analysis, this is generalised, if you've not had an analysis from me, refresh this area perhaps with whites or silvers or gold accents. Display artwork of meaningful objects that bring happiness and joy. The Six of Cups is here that reconnects you with joy, nostalgia and creativity. In the Northwest area is your place for helpful people and travel. So add metal in this area, wind chimes to activate it, or photos of supportive people. The Wheel of Fortune here is going to help attract guidance, synchronicity, and new opportunities. And the center is for our balance and flow. So keep this area light, open, harmonious. Add a soft metallic tone or clear quartz crystal, and the Justice card for this month to help balance the energy and create harmony in all areas of your life, connecting particularly from the center. Express gratitude. This is your ritual for October. Express gratitude daily for people, for lessons and for progress. Clear stagnant chi with gentle movement or sound cleansing. So wind chimes, music really helps with that. Polish any metal objects or mirrors to freshen and amplify clarity. Write a gratitude list to honour your journey so far this year. Affirmation. I honour my growth, I honour my growth, release what's complete and move forward with grace and gratitude. And your manifestation tips is celebrate your achievement to magnetize future success. Refine your plans and remove obstacles from your path. Express gratitude for abundance and lessons gained. So that's a little tip of how the diary works. And then as we move into the weeks of October there will be more insights as to what's going on with the planetary aspect, which we've already covered. for this week there. So I'm really, really pleased for it. But this month, this week, this is a great time to cleanse and renew. If you're doing nothing else, polish the metal and clean your windows. I've also got glass doors. So if you've got glass doors, this would be the time to really give them a spruce up. And your windows of your home as well. I've got a window cleaner booked because I had some plastering done and it splattered my bedroom window. So I've got a window cleaner booked. So having your windows cleaned this time of year is great to amplify that new energy that you want to bring in, and releasing of the old there, releasing any blocks from that dust and dirt that could be blocking opportunities. So there we have it. This week's little vlog, podcast, chit chat, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week and look out for the newsletters. Do message me if you don't get the newsletters. This is on YouTube, so leave a comment on YouTube so that I can get you to these newsletters. And if you want to join in any of what I've spoke about, if you want to sign up, just again leave a comment or drop me a message. My email is katemysticmay@gmail.com. And I will get you involved with that. So thank you so much. Saturday, not this weekend, the following weekend, there is a big Mind Body Spirit Fair in Hayling Island. So put that date in your diary, and on my socials, it will tell you a little bit where that is. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram because I do my daily lives, or on TikTok. And this will be starting from next week, I am going to be doing some lives on both TikTok and Instagram. And it's Feng Shui Tarot Live. So it is basically, you ask me a question, I answer with what the cards have to say, but what you can do in your home to help that with whatever question it is. So that will be going live from Monday on Instagram, and I'm not sure what day I'm going to do it on TikTok. So just follow it so that you don't miss it there, because obviously it's going to be 2 different questions there. If you have any particular questions, drop me an email with those questions, or leave a comment, and I will, on the YouTube link, and I will grab it from you there. But email's probably the best, or a message on Instagram. My handle, Kate May Modern Day Mystic. Have a fabulous week, everybody. See you soon.